Welcome to the Carl the Hipster Prepper bird page, the most exciting bird watching page on YouTube. Watch as my suet conquers all the corporate suet as we go to Valhalla.
Everybody, this is Carl the Hipster Prepper here, and you're watching another Suet Challenge episode. And let's see what we got up today. Today we got something I picked up from Dollar General, and it's something called High Energy Suet for wild birds. Now let's check this out. Looks like it's made by the American Seed Company, American Seed. That's what it's made by. And it looks like, if you dig it a little more, it's something Plantation Products LLC, and they're from Norton, Massachusetts. Their website is actually americanseed.com, so that's good. Now let's check this out. It says it's for year-round feeding, so it has a little sun, has a little plant, and it has a little snowflake. So I guess it's for for hot and cold. So I'm guessing it's no melt suet. That's good. Now it says this is specifically made to attract cardinals, chickadees, blue jays, and goldfinches. Well, I got all those. I mean, the blue jays are around, but they never come to the feeder. I don't know why, but they come every once in a while. But I got all of them. Let's check out the ingredients. Let's see. Black oil sunflower seeds, good. Millet, you know what I think about millet. Milo, like I said, millet and milo, I mean, they're good for ground birds. They're good for starlings. They're good for sparrows. They're not great for the birds in the woods, but you gotta understand, a lot of this suet's created for people in suburban and more urban areas where they have a lot more of the starlings, sparrows, the ground birds like that. So I understand, but it's just not really designed for me. But it'll still work. It says it has, let's see, milo, let's see, cracked corn, and then cornmeal. So that doesn't sound too bad. The only thing is, it doesn't say whether it's, it doesn't say whether it has, whether it's made from beef fat or what kind of fat's from. I'm assuming it's suet. I'm assuming it's beef fat. Well, I'll be able to tell once I open it up, because we can taste it too. Beef, lard's a little softer. I'm almost 99.9% sure this is made from suet, because I don't know why it wouldn't be, but it would be cool to have it written on the label. But again, it's also it's redundant too. So if it is suet, it has to be made from beef fat. But anyways, let's open this up and see what we got here. All right, you put my thing down for a second. Oh, I just ripped the thing. All right. Save my little piece right there. Let me flip this thing over so sometimes you can see better on the back side. All right. Ooh. Let's get that in there. Ooh. Make too much a mess. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to analyze this stuff now. Where's my little pointer at? Oh, is it a little pointer pencil? All right. Now, switch hands. Sorry about that. Now we do have some sunflower seeds. That's good. I do see my millet. You know what I think about millet. There's also milo in there too. See lots of cracked corn. That's not bad. The one thing I have noticed about this stuff right here, there seems to be a lot of ingredients. See a lot more ingredients and a lot less suet. That could be good. That could be bad. We'll have to see. I mean, if anything, no matter what, the birds definitely in the wintertime definitely like the suet. They definitely need the fat. That's one thing. Because birds actually, I don't think birds actually have fat. So what they get, what they their energy, I think they need to basically get it all the time. They don't store it. I think I was reading that birds in extreme cold weather, if they can go about 24 hours without eating. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure someone will comment and call me a dumbass, but that's what the comment sections are for. But yeah, I'm pretty sure birds can't go that long without eating, so they have to eat all the time. And suet is, higher. That's why beef suet and fat they like it so much, because it's pretty high energy. So let's see. You got the corn, you got the milo, you got the millet, got the sunflower seeds. Let's take a little taste of this stuff. See what it tastes like. Yeah, there's no fruit in here. It's just basically suet and seeds. So it could be millet, milo, cracked corn, all that stuff. I actually don't see this stuff as being too. This stuff actually might be pretty good. I mean, I did buy it at Dollar General, and I think I bought it for less than $1. So it was actually very inexpensive. I was actually surprised to see suet. Had to go to Dollar General for some reason. Like I said, I live in the middle of the country, and Dollar Generals are usually really close to your house, out in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of funny. I don't know how they do it, but I needed something. I went through there, and I said, "Oh man, there's bird suet. I gotta pick that up." So we're going to test it out and see what happens with it. Now it's going to go up against my stuff. And again, if you've seen my episodes before, my stuff is the best. But I'm also the hipster prepper, and I store a lot of stuff, and I happen to have a high opinion of myself. So all my stuff is always the best. So let's check my suet out. Just for the heads up, my suet contains lard, which is pig fat. I use lard to make my suet just because it's easier to work with. Basically, the lard, you can microwave it. Actual beef fat, which is actually called suet, you actually have to cook it higher temps. It's just more of a pain to work with. But lard, you buy a little bucket, you drop it in a microwavable container, most preferably something kind of big, and you microwave it for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. It turns into a liquid, and you just dump it right in a bucket and mix it all up. So it's actually very easy to work with lard. Then I put peanut butter, then I put peanuts, and then I put mealworms, and then I added cherries, cranberries, pineapple, figs, and then basically dehydrated cherries, dehydrated strawberries, dehydrated apple bits, and then associated nuts, black oil sunflower seeds, peanuts, all kinds of junk. There's a video of mine you can look at if you want to see all the ingredients. I even put this weird peanut powder in there. I thought it was dehydrated peanut butter, and I looked at it and I bought it. And I guess it's made for smoothies and stuff. I guess while I was reading up on it, they take out the oils and the fats, which is the good stuff the birds need, but I use it as a thickening product. And then also to thicken this stuff up, because when you work with when you work with lard, it doesn't, like I said, it melts at a lower temperature, so a lot of times it stays kind of greasy. So what you do is that you mix cornmeal, oatmeal, or flour to mix it up. I use oatmeal and cornmeal, and just mix it up until it becomes thick. And let's take a taste test of mine. My stuff is actually pretty good this morning. Basically, what it tastes like is that my stuff tastes like kind of unsweetened peanut butter, and with hints of fruits in it. It's actually very good. My stuff is pure natural. I mean, all this stuff I bought, except for the mealworms and the sunflower seeds, is basically human edible. I mean, you can eat that stuff too. I mean, it just wasn't sold in the food sections of the supermarket. I had to go into the pet section for those things. But for the most part, you could eat this stuff for here. I don't recommend it, but you could. Most of the stuff is edible. But anyways, let's get this suet out and let's get this challenge started.